What are some true scary experiences that you Redditors have been through? Creepy strangers, unexplainable incidents, narrow misses, etc. I was in grade 11 and had just moved to a new town. I quickly developed a crush on this girl and would have done anything for a date. We got paired up for our food and fabrics class, which meant working on sewing projects together. Since I didn't have a sewing machine, we ended up doing most of the work at her house. That's when things started to feel strange. She lived in a log cabin-style house, and her dad was intense. He never wore a shirt, always had a Budweiser in hand, chewed tobacco, and carried a shotgun around. The place was covered in bear rugs, antlers, and animal skulls. He never spoke to me, just stared. One day at school, a guy named Neil noticed I liked her and asked if I knew about her parents. I said no. He told me her dad had killed her mom, said she was found shot in town, and her dad got away with it due to lack of evidence. Since he was her only living relative, she had to live with him. I didn't know what to think. The story sounded crazy, but it got stuck in my head. Eventually, I asked her out. She said yes. When I went to pick her up, she looked amazing. Her dad looked at me and said, "You know what'll happen if you touch her." That was all I could think about for the rest of the night. We went skating and saw a movie, but I was too nervous to enjoy any of it. On the way back, we pulled up to the end of her long driveway. She asked me to turn off the headlights. She leaned in for a kiss. I went for it. But when I turned the lights back on, I saw blood in the snow. I didn't say anything. He was a hunter. It had to be normal. Still, as I drove down the driveway, the trail of blood got thicker. She was calm, fixing her hair. I was losing it inside. We turned the final corner, and that's when the headlights hit him. Her father stood in the middle of the driveway, completely covered in blood, a huge knife in his hand, what looked like a naked human body at his feet. I started crying, hyperventilating. I even pissed my pants. Her dad ended up driving me to the hospital. Turns out I had a panic attack. I also found out I've had mild asthma my whole life. The body I saw was just a bear he had shot and skinned. That was over 3 years ago. I'm still with the girl. Her dad calls me a pussy now and then, but we've gone hunting together. I think he actually likes me. As for Neil, he was just a jealous ex. Her mom is alive, and honestly, she's pretty awesome too.